2:51 the time is, in the PM, obviously, considering all the fucking light that's coming out from outside. On the 24th of April 2024, which is indeed a Thursday. 2024? I wish. Well, today we're going to be doing something very special. I'm not going to talk about my feelings. I had work yesterday, which was okay. It was actually quite a fun experience being back at work. But yeah, we're going to be going through the discography of Marky Smith. Everything that he's fucking done, including solo projects, side projects, everything in the fall. Everything. It's just beautiful. So yeah, today we're going to start off with JON the Postman'S Puerile, released in March 1978. I'm pretty sure it's self-titled. So let's take a look at the cover art. It's just a brown paper bag with a stamp on it. JON the Postman'S Puerile. It's perfection. 2 little stars. He doesn't give a shit. All he wants to do is sing Louie, Louie. He was this kind of cult, extremely beloved figure in the mid to late 70s punk scene, who just got up on stage with certain bands and sang Louie, Louie by the Kingsmen. The Kingsmen version. He's indebted to that version. Now, I have heard this album before. Last time I listened to it, I was stoned, and I found it quite easy to get through. However, right now, I did get a pack of cigarettes. I'm going to smoke during this album, and not afterwards. I'm only going to smoke during music to get me through this. Next up, we have kind of like a poster of sorts of JON the Postman delivering some mail, putting it in the post box. So that's nice. Then we have on the back side of that poster, it's more like a card of sorts, I presume. We have all the members. We can see Marky Smith somewhere. Marky Smith introduction and backing vocals. Yeah. And then we have another poster or card, I'm not sure, just a bunch of pictures of what I presume are the band members. It looks fun. They look like they've had a jolly old time. Okay, now I don't have the lyrics to this, because I don't think there are. There's the lyrics, it's just that there's not any written lyrics. So let's start us off with Louie, Louie. I think this is going to be a much shorter video than the Distant Plastic Trees by Magnetic Fields, just because there's... Well, I mean, we'll see. This first side of the vinyl is 26 minutes and 20 seconds. It's got 2 songs, and they're both the same song. So, you know, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun today. Okay. I want to make sure that it's that like the titles are perfect and actually what they are. So we have first of all we have a Louie, Louie in parentheses version. So let's take a listen to that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's coming through the TV. Alright, how do we do this? Did I turn these off? Yeah, I did. This is gonna be edited out. Fuck you. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's his voice.
You are listening to the new album. Rich foreign stars die in front of their videos when they hear the name Puerile. The Postman is the music scene.
The Postman is the music scene. Yes, Mark. So yeah, everything.
Whoa, I see, big on it go.
I find it very hard to talk over this because it's just so overwhelming. The fact that the chords are being played at different times, the bass strings are out of tune, there's 2 harmonicas, a keyboard. It's a capture of a certain time period, mentioning John Peel, talking about music scenes. It's a beautiful time. I wish I was there. Where I'm living now, we have none of this. No excitement in the music scene. It's like the keyboard purposefully plays out of time. I think Carl Burns from The Fall also plays on this. It's... Oh, we have 10 minutes left. It's tiring. I'll say that much. Sister Ray passage.
It's gonna be nice. The Sister Ray bit. They're doing the Sister Ray bit now on the keyboard. They're having guitar work.
I like the feedback of the guitar. Oh god. Oh god. It's definitely not easily listenable. Well, we got a false ending. It's quite meta. He's ahead of his time, this John the Postman.
False ending coming up in 2 seconds time. I said Louie, whoa, I say beg to go. Yeah, I say Louie,
The bass changed keys, man. Right, we're back. I'm going insane. I feel like I'm going insane. I'm getting a headache. Okay, well, there we have that. Now next song.
Dedicated to Jim Morrison and his bath, and Mark Bolan in his car crash, and Leonard Skinner in their swampy marsh, because Elvis Presley couldn't take it at his hamburger stand. You know what I mean, man.
We have Louie, Slight Return, Volume 7. I love that intro. So this one is a bit different. The heavy metal version, he says. It's better played. The great thing is he just doesn't give a shit. I mean, you know, when punks say they don't care, it gets extremely, it's almost sickening. It's just like, hey, shut the fuck up. But this guy genuinely doesn't care. He's the Norm Macdonald of music. Alright, we have another 10 minutes. Oh, psychedelic production on those vocals, man. He's a fucking sellout, I'll tell you that. It's almost like a patience test. If you can get through this album and Mersber's Woodpecker, then you can get through anything. I'll give some of my thoughts when this song's over. Because there's not really much... Oh, kind of changing it up. I like that bit. Key change. Is it going to go down again? Oh no, back to the chords. It's got the same strumming pattern as on Smells Like Teen Spirit. Alright, we're back in it. John! What a rhyme.
He's gonna go, and he's gonna go, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go, and he's gonna go, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go, yeah!
It's so tiring. It's almost Stockholm Syndrome-ish. I go from hating what I'm doing in this current moment to going, okay, this is kind of fun and funny.
Swinging medallions.
Alright. First side of John the Postman's Puerile done. Now they obviously don't give a shit about the enjoyment of the listener. They're doing it for their own. They're doing it for their own. Oh, I'm out of words. That really has messed my brain up. I'm gonna take a bit of a break, get a drink, and then I'll be back with hopefully a bit more to say. Right, I am refreshed. Not really. It still made a lasting impact on my lack of anything to say. Will I listen to it again anytime soon? Obviously not. Do I regret spending my time here? No, because I know what it's going to lead up to, me finishing the Fool's discography. But it's not pleasurable listening. That much I think you can gather. Second side, which, thank fuck, is like half the length of the first side. The first side is 26 minutes, the second side is 12, and it's got 3 extra songs. So, I'm gonna need another one of these, and then we start us off with Toothache by John the Postman with an H.
I'll give you the countdown. I'm gonna regret this one. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's an audio representation of a toothache. The production is making me dizzy how the photos are just going. Vacuum cleaner. Cue the vacuum cleaner. It's charming because this is the type of stuff that friends and I would make back in high school. Alright, that's funny. That's funny. Not right.
Not right. We want some. All right.
See, I love this song. The Stooges version, because it's a cover of the Stooges. The guitar is quite similar to the original. So they're fans of the Kingsmen and the Stooges. It's fair enough. They're both great bands. Nice bit of keyboard. Thank God this cover is only 3 minutes and not 13. I wouldn't be able to handle that.
Just not on the microphone, sorry about that, it's alright. I want some.
Okay, sweet. Now we have Kowalski of the Sea View has got the best hairstyle I've ever seen. That's some really good guitar playing.
Kowalski of the Sea View has got the best hairstyle I've ever seen, and I should know because he doesn't use blow cream. And he also doesn't like heavy metal shit, man. Nor does he like
Assume those are guinea pigs. Those weird sounds. And then he makes fun of the guitar playing.
It's got nothing on me, man. What his name is from Slaughter and the Dogs.
That's great. Okay, now we have PJ meets TD. It's like the closest to punk rock that they've gotten. I think that might be my favorite song so far. We have Flaming Airplane now.
Hey. Flaming aeroplane.
Title drop.
Out of. You big pants!
Alright, what can we take away from that track, ladies and gentlemen? You can't take a flaming airplane out of a window, you big ponce, ethics Morrison. Yeah, huh? I didn't mind that track as much as some of the others, because I think the structure of it was kind of entertaining. It reminded me of this is a fucked up comparison, but To Be Kind by Swans. The ending of that, how there's silence and then craziness, then silence, then craziness. But yeah. I forgot to do the I forgot to name all the members. So we have John on lead vocals. He did the acoustic guitar and Toothache, which makes sense. It just sounded like open strings. And I'm going. He did the keyboards on the Sister A passage. Well, he knows better than anyone what that is, I suppose. And also the bass guitar at the end of Flaming Airplane. Which was wild. We have Tim Lyons on drums, Tony Turner on bass guitar, Mark Harris on lead guitar. We also have, what was it, We have Mark Boban on lead guitar for Louie Slight Return. So he must be the more technically efficient one. He also plays on Kowalski of... What was that song called? Kowalski of the Seaview has got the best hairstyle I've ever seen. And Flaming Airplane. He's basically on more than half the entire album. PJ meets TD, and he also did keyboards on Not Right. Then we have Dave Bentley, who did the vacuum cleaner on Toothache, and backing vocals on Louie, the first version. We have Marky Smith on Introduction. It's a great introduction. Because if you're if you were in the 70s and you picked up this album, you would be extremely disappointed. And they don't care. And it gets introduced as the next big thing. He is the music scene. I mean, it's just funny. He also does backing vocals. I'm not sure on which song. I didn't really hear any of his other parts. Carl Burns on extra percussion. Yeah, I presume that's the little clinky sounds. Dave Buckley did keyboards on Louie Louie, the original version. Martin Haywood, harmonica on the first Louie Louie, second Louie Louie, and Pigeon Jack, which is PJ meets TD. Then we have Tony Darkin. I have a feeling Tony Darkin is the TD in PJ meets TD. So Pigeon Jack meets Tony Darkin. I'm just doing this for my own personal satisfaction. I enjoy doing this. Tony Darkin, harmonica again, and guinea pigs backing vocals on Kowalski of the Sea View has got the best hairstyle I've ever seen. Those little squeaky things. So actual guinea pigs, which is very amusing. Now, who produced this record? Dave Bentley and Puerile. So that's John, Tim, Tony, and Mark. There's not really much else I have to say about this. It hurts. Actually, it hurt to listen to. It's outside of music, in a way. Just without the genuineness of it. It seems like they just got into a studio for like a day or two and just fucked around. Which I think is cool, but I will never listen to this ever again. So there you have it. That's my review of John the Postman's Puerile. It's a good name for a backing band, though. The Puerile. Alright. There we have it. Goodbye.